Well, that was fun while it lasted, that's for sure. uh, yeah, that was dumb. Like I said, I could have swore I kind of peeled back the rim, those tires when I got them, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're glued on. But that's what you get for assuming. So there's what we got. Uh, I mean, luckily I stopped it when I did. Or yeah, things could have got real worse. Man, we were having fun too. But there's plenty of time. If I get these glued up, the glue I have should dry within minutes. So um, I could probably get it back out there. I got the Easy Start battery charging. Let's put that back on before I forget. And that was my dumb luck too, that I didn't check that Easy Start battery. I even thought about it last night, but I also thought from the last time that I charged it, I really haven't done anything with it. Well, this is a royal pain in the ass. There we go. Anyways, yeah, I should have checked that too, I guess. Just when you think everything's going good and you're fully prepared for a little brap session, you're not. But I'm still happy though. I think they both ran good. This was actually running really good until I noticed we were throwing tires off. But yeah, I got it stopped in time. So there's the rims. And that's the foam, and it's stiff, which I said these tires were. The tires actually aren't, it's that foam. But they seem to be, they were working pretty good. Yeah, we chewed this rim up just a little bit, but I think it'll be all right. Get these back on here. I've got some glue down here that'll dry pretty quick, I think. Yeah, evidently I didn't peel them back and check. There's not much of a bead there, is there? Excuse me. Let's make sure we got them all on right since they fell off. Two of them fell off completely. I think we're okay. If I get them glued on right. All right, so we got those. Yeah, we'll be all right. I'm not gonna. Oh, let's see here. Let me find my glue. I don't know. I got this 401. It's badass stuff, but it's thin, and I think it's fast. I don't know. I might use my good old go-to, so this Gorilla Glue gel, because it doesn't gives you a little bit of time to play with it a little bit. It doesn't set up as soon as the two pieces touch together. I guess here's another hate of mine too. I hate gluing tires. I don't know why. I never get them. Just when you think you get them, the glue right, this and that, you get the tire set down the bead, and half your glue leaks out all over the rim. It looks ugly. I actually have one of those tire bead tools in my cart, my Amazon cart, but I don't think it'll work with these low profile tires. Usually, you know, you just peel it back. I don't know how these even. It's not actually a. It doesn't really go down in a bead. It's just the outer. I don't know if you can see that. There really isn't a bead there. It just lays on the outer rim. So I think you're going to want to peel the tire back and get. I don't know. I should do one of these off camera so I'm not boring you guys, but I'm going to definitely try it on the inside first. I don't know. This stuff's pretty thin, but I want to make sure. I want to make sure I have room to work with it. I don't know if that's one of them things where like you peel it back, put some glue around it, and then just start popping it down. Because man, if it doesn't, I don't know. I hope you can see that. Let's get it. It is getting a little bit on the outside, which is what I didn't want to do. We'll just keep doing this, going around it. I'm back at the other end. Well, it's on there. See, I don't like the glue. I mean, it's on the back, so I don't care, but I still have to do the fronts. Let's put some alcohol on this. See if that doesn't rub that off there. We'll see when that dries. No. I think we're just going to keep going. What are we at here? 8 minutes? I'm going to... glue these all up. And then I'll bring you guys back so I don't bore you. All right, I got all of them glued on the back side, the inside, and I did learn something. You don't wipe them off with the alcohol, because can you see the white? I think the alcohol kind of reacted with the glue, and it made them look white where the glue come through. I didn't do that to this last one. I'm just going to let it dry. So I definitely don't want those white marks on the outside. And I mean, I'm not going to peel real hard because obviously I just did these, but they're glued down. I don't think they're going to come off. So I'm going to do the outside of them, get that back together. And I don't know, I might go back down to the park with just the rally car, because I can run that truck anywhere. I don't know, we'll see. I'll be back. Okay, just like that. Now they're glued. Hopefully enough to stay on. I'm not gonna run it back right now. I'm gonna put this aside and let those dry. And we're gonna pull the truck up here. See if we can't figure out what happened to that. Definitely something's pretty snug right here in the drivetrain. Let's loosen the motor up. Pull it back from the spur gear. See what we got going on. Boy, it's got some nasty. I don't know if a one-way. It's got some nasty crap coming out of that starter, easy start housing. But it was still turning over good with the easy start, so I can't believe that it's like the one-way bearing. Just gonna loosen this. Loosen all the motor mounts up and slide the engine back away from that spur. I mean, maybe it's something in the transmission. I'm guessing clutch. I don't know. Let's hope worst case maybe the clutch spring come off, because I don't know, you know, if I didn't get that on there right. Ooh, yep, it's the clutch bell. All right, we all know how to get an engine out of it, so I'm going to come back when I get the engine out of it. So maybe, I haven't got the clutch off yet, and literally this took me minutes to get the engine out of it. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't take that easy start apart. You know, I just took it off. Some nasty goop coming out of it. But that clutch bell, there's no play in it, and it's stiff. So that's obviously why it shut off. Wait for so there was one spacer under the, I don't know if you can see that. There's one spacer under that snap ring. Man, I think it's the clutch bell bearings. There's nothing wrong with the clutch. Engine turns free. Take one of the bearings out of it, wherever it went, right there. Spins free. So let's take that bearing out. Put this bearing back in. Well, I'm not quite sure. I should measure I think these are 5x11s. I'm not positive. I might have a couple bearings. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely in that. What am I looking for? Something to put this bearing on. Hey, our easy start battery's done. Let's get that off the charger. This thing's going to be annoying. All right, we got that. What am I looking for? Something to I don't know. Let's I have an oil pen here somewhere. Little pinpoint lubricator. So I don't. Oh, let's see here. Let's take these out. Put my glasses on so I can see if maybe. Oh yeah, this bearings. This bearing's not good at all. Actually, it's not even. Yeah, so my guess when I stuck it on here, it's not actually. It's spinning in here, I think. Well. Oh yeah. Yeah, the bearing's spinning on the shaft. Yeah, this bearing is bad. Actually, if you can see it, it's going to be hard to see, but it's not even sitting in there straight. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not even centered. And it's tied up. Yep, it's froze up. This one's not, but I'm going to look. I'm going to look through all my Tamiya semi stuff because if those are the like 5x11s, 5x10, I need to see what size these are. I might have some. So I'm gonna look and see if we have bearings. If not, this thing's down for now. So I checked them out with the calipers, and they are 5x11 bearings. And I just happen to have some in my Tamiya semi spare parts box. So we might be back in business. If I get them both going, maybe we'll go back down to the park. All right, I'm gonna put this stuff back. All right, we got 2 new bearings. Look at that. All right, we should be in business. Put our spacer on, our E-clip. Don't lose the E-clip. Make sure it's in the groove. Looks like it is. Whew. Okay, we're back in business. We'll throw these away because they're junk. Put our oiler away. Let's not bore you putting the motor back in. Remember, I always do the ground wire first, so I don't forget it. If I get it started. Torque it down. Got that. Let's see here. This engine. Oh, yeah, don't take the throttle linkage off, so it's kind of, you got to feed that in, get your wires out of the way, make sure the clutch bell gets down in there, and it should slide right in. When I get there, this outer bolt that goes through there gets those star washers on both sides of that, And I think that's because this is the slotted part and them star washers keep it in place. This didn't have any on it. So I just took regular 3mm flat washers and I slide in there. So I'm going to get it that close, and then I'll bring you back in for that to show how much of a pain in the ass that is. Okay, I have the lower bolt in, so now our engine can move back and forth. So what I do, I stick this one in, and then I take my carb tuning screwdriver and I pry that motor mount apart. And this is the way I do it with the star washers too. I try to get the washer in there with the bolt, and then I pull the bolt out just enough until I can get that washer to drop. Okay, and I got that one. And then I go over here and do the same thing, if I can keep it apart. Pry it apart, stick this washer in. It kind of helps if you put the wrench on it now. And I probably didn't get it. I didn't. See, it fell out. The star washers are quite a bit easier. So if we tip it up, and I know you guys can't see this, I apologize for that, but okay, so it's hitting my bolt. My bolt is there, so I'm gonna back this out a little bit until I can get that washer to fall in there. It's close. There, we got it. Whew. Okay. All right, so we got that in there. Our linkage is in. Easy start wires are on. Ground wire is on. I snug these two long bolts up. Just enough so I can still move it. Let's get this out of the way. You know, we can still move it so we can get our gear mesh. I snug up the bottom motor mounts, and I don't know if this is right, but this seems to work. It's kind of I don't know. I mean, you have 6 screws that hold that motor in, but the engine mounts are 2-piece. I mean, they're in half. So I get it up there and snug. Snug this one down. Right now, I'm just feeling. I'll bring you in close when I get it closer to where I want it. Okay, let me see if I can bring you in here now. Bear with me. I'm going to try to get you close. What I do is I just hold the clutch bell. I take the spur and just make sure, and I turn it 4 ways. Just make sure I have a little bit of that might be a little too loose. Ideally, you're supposed to be able to put a piece of paper in there and run through it, which is about where I have it. So what I'm going to do is I've already snugged down the long ones just a little bit. I'm going to snug down the actual engine mount. I'm going to check that mesh. I'd rather err just a tad bit on the loose side. And look at it now. Yeah, see, now everything works like it should. I'd rather err on the loose side than have that too tight. And then I torque the long bolts first. With my torque wrench. If I could get it in there. Yep. Get my hand out of the way. And then I do the 4 big ones. Well, I guess they're the same size, but. And no, I didn't put any Loctite on these. I check my bolts before every run. There's lock washers and flat washers on it. I just make sure everything's snug before we run it. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. Next up is to put the exhaust on its post. If I can get it there. There we go. Lock down its set screw. You guys can't see, huh? Lock down that set screw. Oh, let's put our fuel line on, the carburetor. And when I got done with both of these, I blew out I took the gas out of them and I blew them out. So there's no gas in them. So we're going to have to reprime. And now that I have the Easy Start battery charged up, we're going to put those lines back on so that we don't have to use the glow plug igniter. I don't think I forgot anything. Let's put the air cleaner on. Turn it and get that in place. I don't put the body clip in that thing. It's not coming out of there. There we go. It's about lunchtime now, so I'm going to get something to eat. And maybe I'll load back up and take them back down to the park. So I'll talk to you guys later.